Good morning and happy Friday to you. Thank you to all of you, Susan, Susie, Michael, Marjorie, all y'all who tune in first thing in the morning. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I've got a lot of content for you today, so I'm just going to jump right into it. You know who I am. I'm Kitti Anders, and I help you to organize and streamline your mental and physical space so that you can be really productive. Okay, this week we are talking about that thief of productivity, and that would be toxic relationships. Why is it a thief? Because it is so insidious. You don't even realize sometimes that it's happening until you start to realize that you're not feeling as lemony fresh and good about yourself. Took me a few months in one case to realize I feel like a failure. I worked 70 hours a week to feel like a failure, and then I identified the cause, and that's what we're talking about this week, so that this doesn't happen to you. Okay, sometimes that can be a family member who is not supportive of what you're doing, and that can be openly by cutting you down, or just by not giving you any encouragement. Okay. And by the way, feel free to message me, email me, put a comment in the YouTube, on the social, whatever you need to do. Okay, we need to make this public. This can also be happening at work. You can have a boss who says nothing, or usually they don't cut you down, at least. Or you can have a coworker who is kind of sabotaging you behind your back, and then going, "Oh, that person, she, meaning he, didn't measure up." Now, what happens with this is it has an effect. It has a psychological effect, of course. Maybe you don't, you're not feeling as good as you look, as you used to. So you're not taking care of yourself as well. Maybe your hair is a little ratty looking. You're just not looking as good, and your friends and family start to not even know you anymore. Maybe you're walking on a sea of eggshells all the time at home or at work because you're afraid to say the wrong thing again or do the wrong thing again. Your self-confidence is in the toilet. I hope it doesn't get that far. You're afraid to propose new ideas, any of these kind of things. So yesterday we asked, is it a problem worth fixing? Okay, and I'm going to say that again, because is there a problem, or could I be overreacting? Okay, because drama happens, and I've had to look at situations and say, yeah, okay, I didn't deserve it, but I see where the person is coming from. And that's what it is. It's about communication. And then you ask yourself, is it worth it to fix the problem, or you should cut your losses? Now let's go back to communication. I'm a big believer in, scary as it is, approaching the person and saying, "Yo, Ace, let's have a chat here. I see your point of view, but I don't. Why are you sitting? What's going on here? What's really going on?" Okay, and maybe you can agree to maybe they do have a valid point. You talk it out, and maybe things can work. Okay, or counseling perhaps can work, but I caution you, if you're the only one doing the work and there's obviously no real desire to compromise and change on the part of the other person, then I say get out. Now, yesterday I promised you a third option. We're going to get into that in a moment. In fact, we're going to get into it right now because today is all about the Splitsville. All right, so you try communication. Your ultimate option is getting out. What's your third option, you ask? You can put up, you know how a horse has blinders so he can stay focused? You can put up, you have the power. You got the power! You can put up a mental block to kind of deflect the blows a little bit. Make a decision and say, I'm not going to let this person bother me anymore. In fact, my best friend, I joked with him, he said, I was trying to get a rise out of you about some, teasing me about something. And I said, not going to work anymore. Ooh, okay, yeah. Just put up blocks. As my mother used to say, ignore them and they'll go away. Well, you know what? They probably will. Just put up and try and put up a mental block. Maybe you can't leave the relationship or the job. So put up a mental block and just say, I'm stronger than this. I'm better than this. They can have their pettiness. I don't need it. Nah, 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 nah. Now, if it does come down to Splitsville, where it's like I'm saying bye-bye, all right, how to do that? Grieve. Take time to grieve after you have given your notice or you've split. I've had a client that, yeah, he was in an abusive relationship and he left it. 3 weeks after we started decluttering, he saw the light. And there's a song there, but we won't go there. Michael, yes, I know. And then move forward ASAP. You will start to feel regaining your confidence. Reach out to your friends for support. Remove all the memories. Okay, if you've got pens from the old workplace that have their name on it, get rid of those. Everything. I think you know what I'm talking about. All right, we're at 6.5 minutes. I'm sorry we went a little bit long. I can wax poetic about this. You have yourself a great weekend. I have 3 programs that span different time periods, different budgets. One of them is right for you. You're watching this because the clutter is affecting you or someone that you love. And let's just have a quick and free chat, shall we? And don't forget to click the link to download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter. Until Monday, when we talk about decluttering your kids. Yeah, I didn't really need that one anyway. No, I mean decluttering your kids' space. Have a terrific weekend. Bye for now. Stay in touch. Thanks.